Hello, my lovely little spats. I'm Happy Potato and welcome to another episode of Pleasantview Preview after some really annoying problems. My OBS stopped working properly and I sit there for like more than an hour trying to fix it, and when I finally did, I was too tired to record, so I went to sleep, and next morning it was up again. I gotta change a lot of things, and that's why you see the black straps on the top and the bottom, because I need to record in a window instead of full screen. But I believe it'll be fine. So without further ado, let's go to see Jakobson family. So that's the Jakobson family, plus cats. Joe is the head of the family with few days away from dying. And I'm happy to say that, and you will know why in a few minutes when we cut to his daughter. He's a knowledge aspiration sim with a lifetime want of becoming chief of the staff. And he will not become one, you nasty old prick. But let me cut to the story. It all started when Bella Goth was back in her mansion. Mortimer has finally realized that Bella never loved him. So he just moved out, left her with Alexander, and she was just living there all by herself, just, boring life. That they are paying, she's paying a lot of money to this guy, the butler. He's old, so he will die soon, and he's rich, So she hit on him and accidentally got herself pregnant. Alexander was already at university, so she packed her bags and left with him to live in downtown. They moved into a house of fallen trees, and it was calm and pleasant life, kind of. But then Bella noticed that she's getting older and older, and she wanted to stop that, She was afraid of being old, but there was a way to prevent that from happening. As you know, Mortimer Goth was the one to invent the elixir of life, and he left some in his attic, and, Bella took some with her, and she started drinking it, on daily basis, and after a few days, she noticed that she's getting older and older, it's not really helping her. She was one day away from being an elder when she met a vampire. Her name was Contess Haley Hutchins, and she got seduced by Bella. She did such a good job that Contessa turned her into a vampire right away. Contessa moved in, and she was living with Bella in the basement, sleeping in coffins and stuff, while Joe was taking care of their children. After more and more time, Contessa was really starting to be afraid of Bella because she was talking about, changing more and more people into vampire, and her wanted to be the one to turn them. She wanted to be the mother of all vampires, make them all listen to her, make like an army. So despite Contessa really being in love with Bella, she had no option but to kill her. When Bella was sleeping, she lit her coffin on fire and ran away. Of course, Bella died, and house was just complete mess, and Joe thought that it's better for the kids to move out. But it got worse, because after some time, the Contessa happened to came to his house. He was just yelling at her that all because of her he lost someone he loved. He lost mother of his children. She fell on the ground and he started panicking, and it so happened that she went into labor. He was trying to help her, but he didn't notice that the sun is going up. So she gave birth and then just died. All that she was able to say to him before she disappeared was that it's Bella's child. Yes, it's not possible for two women to have kids together, but in my game it's usually something like that supernaturals can have a homosexual pairing and have a children with each other, so that's completely fine in my story. And he was thinking of giving her up for adoption, but he just couldn't because she looked so Bella alike. he named her Bailey because it was mix of names Haley and Bella. Grace is a pleasure aspiration sim, the lifetime want of having 50 first dates. It's kinda ruining my plan because she has this thingy with the automascade, so I guess she'll be unhappy for the rest of her life. I'm also planning to do a little makeover because she just grew up like few sim hours ago. Because as you... Really? I did it as a joke, but here is checking her ass out. What? And this was the thing I was talking about. You see what he's doing? He checks her out. It is not flippin' possible to do this. I don't have this kind of modes to allow parent-kid relationship this deep. So how he's able to check her out? I'm afraid that one day I will walk on them like having sex or something. And I can even show you the three. They are flippin' family, father and daughter. Hannah is a fortune aspiration sim, lifetime want of earning 100,000 simoleons, which is, I believe, something that I have never done without cheats. She's having like an affair with the goth kid, the Skylar, and I believe they can go along together despite not having a high chemistry, because you know, he's rich. And of course she needs a makeover too, and some exercises, because she's fat. And this is little Bailey. And that's Chloe, their cat that they had way before because it's second generation of cats in this family. And Cloud that just grew up to be old cat. I mean adult. The only thing about their future that I decided is that they will not go to college because I feel like it kinda suits them. You know, the ones just wanna have fun. And the second one wants money, and if she can get this money from a man, then why she should work, why she should go to college when she can just get it? And I don't really care about this old pair, he will just die in like 2 sim days or so. And as we hit to an end, I'm just gonna say that I'm tired. Almost 6 hours straight today just to sit there, record and edit. But enough about me. Next is Jacket Family, so short episode, then Langrak, which will be longer, and then Lottery, which will be the longest of the next 3 videos. Oh, and I'm planning to do some stories. I mean like The Sims 2 stories because I've just moved and I found these discs, you know. The original The Sims 2 stories 3-pack. I will record life stories and pet stories to, you know, warm myself up for the Pleasantview series. So I hope you will like it. So stay tuned for that and potato out.